Freedom Scientific, a Vespero brand.
The new Split Braille feature in JAWS 2024 Speech History View. When Speech History View is active, the first display region shows the currently focused text, while the other region shows text from the JAWS speech history. In some situations, speech may provide additional information that is not always available in Braille. Setting the Split Braille view to speech history enables Braille readers to access speech content without the need to switch the entire Braille output mode to speech output. This view may also be beneficial for those who prefer Braille-only usage. I'm going to demonstrate this for you briefly. First, I'm going to show you how to actually invoke a Split Braille view. Press Insert, Alt, V, Victor. Again, that is Insert plus the Alt key plus V to invoke the View Selection dialog.
Select Braille View dialog. List 1 list view. No split. 1 of 8.
Now simply use the down arrow key to select the view that you need and press Enter.
Buffered text. Annotations. Attribute indicators. Speech history. 5 of 8. Enter. Edit.
Now I have a Split Braille view. On the left side is the text that is at my cursor location. In this case, it's I Can Connect National Deafblind, and then I have to pan to see more of this line. You may notice that the right region is blank. That's because there has been no speech output since we invoked this view. I'm going to use the Find feature in Microsoft Word to demonstrate Split Braille view. When you use the Find feature, you'll find that JAWS speaks the Find results and gives you a lot more information using speech than it does in Braille. So the speech history mode lends itself very well to this. So I'm going to press Control F to invoke the Find dialog.
Control F. Navigation. Search document edit.
And we'll search for the word guideline.
3 results.
So there are 3 results for the word guideline. The Find feature did find 3 results. Let's press Enter. That'll move us to the first result. And listen to what JAWS says versus what is in speech history. I'd also draw your attention to the fact, for those of you that can see this, in speech history is the message 3 results. And actually, let me pause for a moment and tell you that I can now pan backwards. I can move back through the speech history buffer and see previous announcements. So if I pan backwards, I have 3 results, which is what JAWS said a moment ago. If I pan back through the speech history buffer,
guideline,
I see no matches. It just spoke the word guideline that I had entered. So no matches, as it said a moment ago. If I pan back some more, I have a blank line. And then I have a search document edit. So I'll go back down to 3 results. So I'm ready to see the next announcement that might be spoken. I'll press Enter now. Here we go.
Enter. Meet the program's income guidelines. Next result button. Result 1 of 3.
My Braille display, though, simply says Result 1 of 3. Now I can pan back just like I did a moment ago to see that entire speech output. Here we go. I'm going to pan backwards. We see Next Result button. Let's do it again. And we have Meet the Program's Income Guidelines. Now, if I'm doing a search and I'm looking for guidelines for deafness, what it does to meet the requirements, I now know that this is not the line that I want. If I was using Braille only, perhaps I'm a deafblind user, perhaps I just like to use Braille without speech. I'm in a situation where using speech output is not the best way to use JAWS and my computer. All I'm going to see is 1 of 3 results, right? So that's not going to help me. Using the speech history view to look back at this speech history lets me see what my actual result is. Let's press Enter again to move to the next occurrence.
Enter. Result 2 of 3. Hearing guidelines.
Hearing guidelines. Okay, that's what I want. And actually, in this instance, I got hearing guidelines on my Braille display again. So I'm seeing the speech output in region 2. Since there's only 3 occurrences, let's press Enter one more time.
Enter. Vision guidelines. Result 3 of 3.
Vision guidelines. Result 3 of 3. And of course, if I simply had my Braille display running without speech history, I would only see result 3 of 3. So again, I can pan back and I see vision guidelines. So if I was looking for hearing guidelines, I would have pressed Escape on that second occurrence. I'll go ahead and press escape here. We'll actually move to the vision guidelines part of the document. Here we go.
Escape. Edit.
Freedom Scientific, a Vispero brand.